Hello and welcome to Vision Academy. In this video, we are going to learn switch statement in C programming. Switch statement is one of the multiple way selection statement. Here, several alternatives available, out of which only one switch case label will get executed. If the condition in a switch statement matches with any of the case label, then that particular piece of code will get executed. Here, switch statement is alternative to if else if ladder statement in C programming. Now, let us begin with syntax or general form of switch statement. Here we are going to use the keyword called switch. It should be written in lowercase letter only. And inside the round bracket, we have to write expression. Here, expression is of type either integer, char type of data, or Boolean values. That is either true or false. Now, curly open brace indicates this is the beginning of body of a switch statement. Here we are going to write case. Case is a keyword, and now we are going to write label. So label could be of integer, character, or Boolean type of data. And we have to write here colon, and then we have to write block or statement or set of statements you can write over here. After these statements, I have to write a keyword called break, because in order to bring out the cursor or the control from the switch statement to the next statement, we have to write break. If you do not write break statement, then all the case labels will get executed. I'll write here, this is case label 1, and now case label 2 colon set of statements, and then we have to write a break statement, and we can have n number of labels. I'm going to write here case label n colon, and here I'm going to write statement n, and then break statement. So if the switch expression do not match with any of these case labels, then at least a default statement should get executed. So here I'm going to write a keyword called default. It should be written in lowercase letter, and we have to write colon here. Now I'm going to write here default statement. Then curly closing brace. This indicates this is the termination point of the switch statement. Now let us take flowchart. Here I'm going to write flowchart, and I'll write the down arrow mark, and now we are going to write is expression, because in switch we have got expression that is to be matched with the case labels. Here also I'm going to draw a rhombus, and then the down arrow mark. Initially I'll be having label 1, so here I'm going to write label 1. If it is matching with the switch expression, then the first block of statements will get executed. If the switch expression matches with the label number 2, then the next set of statement or statements will get executed, and we can have n number of statements of this type. Here I'm going to write label n, and here statement n will get executed. If the switch expression do not match with any of these case labels, then at least default statement will get executed. So here I'm going to write default statement and put it in a rectangular box. So after this, After executing any of the one statements, if there are any other next statements, then those statements will executed. So here this down arrow mark shows the next statement. Now let us move on to an example. Here I'm going to write in a single line command, write a program to find the day of the week. So as we know that there are 7 days in a week. Now we are going to write the preprocessor directives hash include standard input output .h header file hash include in angular brace we will write console input output .h header file, and then we will write here void main function curly open brace, and here I'm going to declare int day and put semicolon. Here I'm going to write CLR SCR and then put semicolon. Here we will ask the user to enter the day number. I'll write printf in a double quotation mark. We will write enter the day number. So we'll give the information to the end user. He or she has to input 1 to 7. So put it in a double quotation mark, then closing brace and put semicolon. Now we are going to receive some input from the user through keyboard using scanf statement. Here I'm going to write in a double quotation mark %d. It is a format specifier that represent integer type of data. End the double quotation mark, put comma, ampersand of day. After receiving this, we are going to write switch statement. I'm going to write here switch, and here in place of expression we have to write the variable called day curly open brace, and here I'm going to write case. I'm going to write number 1. If it is true, then it has to print. For example, I'll write here in a double quotation mark Sunday, it has to print, and put semicolon. We have to write break statement. So similarly we will write case 2 colon printf statement, then Monday, end the double quotation mark and put semicolon, and once again you write break over here. Similarly I'll write here case 3 printf. Here I'm going to write Tuesday, end the double quotation mark and put semicolon, write break over here. So case 4 colon printf in a double quotation mark, I'm going to write Wednesday, end the double quotation mark and put semicolon. I'll continue writing program over here. I'll write case number 5 printf in a double quotation mark. I'm going to write Thursday, end the double quotation mark, semicolon, break. Case 6 printf in a double quotation mark. We will write here Friday, end the double quotation mark, put semicolon, then break and put semicolon. Similarly, case 7 colon printf in a double quotation mark. I'll write Saturday, end the double quotation mark and put semicolon. Here once again you write break. So what is going to happen, even in spite of providing the number range from 1 to 7, if the user presses any other number other than 1 to 7, then default statement should get executed. Here I'm going to write a keyword called default colon. We will write here printf in a double quotation mark we are going to show the error message. Error in day number, double quotation mark and put semicolon. Now I'm going to close this switch statement body, and now I have to close this void main. Before that, I have to write here get ch function and closing brace for this main function. Now let us take an example. Here I'm going to write output. Once we compile and run this program, it will ask the user to enter the day number. Here I'm going to write enter the day number, and it is going to show the number 1 to 7. Here, for example, I'm going to enter 5. So 5 will be stored in day. So day is matching with the case label 1. Whether 1 is equal to 5? No. Hence, this particular case label will not get executed. It is going to check out with case label 2. So here 2 is not equal to 5. Hence, the second case also will not get executed. So third one, it will be checked. Third is not matching with 5. So 4 is not matching with 5. Here you can see case label 5 is equal to 5. So hence it is going to print Thursday. So even after providing this information that the user has to enter 1 to 7, if the user enters any other number other than 1 to 7, so let us consider this is run 1 and next is run 2. Once again we are going to execute this program. Once again it is going to ask the user to enter the day number between 1 to 7. So what is going to happen if the user enters 8? So 8 will compare with the case label. 1 is not matching with the number 8. Here it is not matching with 2. 8 is not matching with 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So here this expression in a switch statement is not matching with any of the case label. So hence in that situation default statement will get executed and it is going to print error in day number. I'm going to write here error in day number will be printed. Now let us go for executing this program. Here you can see I have already written this program. I've written all the 7 cases and even a default statement. Now let us compile this program by pressing Alt F9. Here it is showing success, that indicates there is no syntax error. So let us execute this program by pressing Ctrl F9. Here it is asking the user to enter the day number 1 to 7. Here I'm going to press 5 and press enter. Here you can see it is showing Thursday. Let us execute this program once again by pressing Ctrl F9. Now I'm going to enter 8. Here it is crossing the limit of 1 and 7. Hence default statement will get executed and it shows the error message. I'll press enter. Here you can see error in day number is displayed.